Don't forget, this is not the real thing. The teams in pots 2, 3 and 4 will be placed in one of the other positions in the group where they are drawn. Those positions are not predetermined. When a team is drawn in a group, a ball will be drawn to decide exactly their number in that group. No two teams from the same confederation can be placed in the same group, so some of the teams in pots 2, 3 and 4 may need to skip groups in order to ensure that everything works out geographically. The exception, of course, is Europe, which has 14 qualified teams, so each group shall contain at least one and at most 2 European teams. So let's say Switzerland are the first team drawn from pot 2. They would join Russia in Group A. If Colombia are the second team drawn out from pot 2, then they will join Group C, avoiding Group B where Brazil is already drawn. If Croatia are then drawn, they will join Brazil in Group B, because we always populate the groups alphabetically and there is no geographical clash. Let's take our example a little further. The first 2 pots have been drawn, and we are now starting to empty pot 3. The first team drawn is Egypt, who can join Russia and Switzerland in Group A. The next teams drawn are Costa Rica, followed by Iran, who can go alphabetically to Group B and C. If the next team drawn out is Iceland, then they cannot go to Group D because there is already the maximum number of 2 European teams in that group. So Iceland must join Belgium and Peru in Group E. Finally, we must ensure that we don't get stuck. Here, pot 4 is being emptied and the draw is coming to its conclusion. Nigeria, Morocco and Saudi Arabia are the teams left to be drawn. If Saudi Arabia is drawn next, then in theory they could go to Group F as there is no geographic clash. However, that would leave 2 African teams in pot 4 and 2 groups still to be filled, one of which already contains an African team. So in this case, Saudi Arabia would go to Group H, leaving Nigeria and Morocco to be drawn to Groups F and G. That completes our mock draw for the 2018 FIFA World Cup.